While the first film definitely feels like a very strong introduction to this guy, I actually do feel that it's not quite ripe yet. Like I always say about usually first installments or first episodes of anything, you really do feel like there's still more elements that are there that is needed to make the whole thing feel complete. And I will say that's where Hatchet 2 shines a heck of a lot more than the first film. Now, as I said before about intentions, if Adam Green's intent is to make this whole series like a throwback to the horror heyday where you had all the great slashers, like Freddy, Jason, especially people like Jason, or even Leatherface, just the great balls-to-the-wall 80s slasher characters who are just full-blown and, gore trains, who just want to go and lay waste to everything. I feel like Hatchet 2 is the movie that reflects that better. And not just for the relentless gore, the crazy-ass kill scenes, and a killer who is almost like a lot of those aforementioned examples, just, taken up to 20. Yeah, I'm going higher than 11, bitch. But it's also the fact that this film also injects itself with much more alumni from a lot of those prior films. Now, no disrespect to the actress who played Mary Beth in the first film. She was absolutely wonderful and definitely did establish why Mary Beth is such a great harrowing character in these films. But, and if my memory serves, I believe Adam Green always intended to cast Danielle Harris in the role for the first film. I guess he just couldn't get her, or just timing or money, something like that. But when he finally got Danielle Harris into the role, everything just seemed to gel together. She really did kind of bring everything together, and she really does work great opposite Tony Todd, Tom Holland, the director of Psycho 2 and Fright Night, and then, of course, working great with Kane. And it is kind of cool to see that here she is facing off against Michael Myers many times, and then now here she is facing off against Jason. But I really feel that she lends once that she does have the character's emotional vulnerability, you really do get this, she really does do a great job conveying the character's anger, rage, desperation. I mean, she really does go through a lot of the levels that I feel the character needs. And given Danielle Harris's legacy as a great scream queen in prior films, her taking the center stage in this one opposite a character like Victor Crowley, I think really brought everything together and made Hatchet 2 a film that really defined the series and what made it so much fun. Thumbnail pose.